A 2,000-year-old grave, they found an iPhone-shaped accessory. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting archaeological discovery to share with you. In the Russian Republic of Tuva, archaeologists have been hard at work, digging into the land exposed by the draining of a large reservoir in southern Siberia. And what they found is truly remarkable. They stumbled upon the grave of a woman buried some 2,000 years ago. But that's not the most surprising part. It's the object found in her tomb that has completely thrown the researchers off guard. Intrigued by this intriguing discovery, they have decided to name the woman Natasha. As the experts excavated this 2,000-year-old grave, they were astonished to uncover an iPhone-shaped accessory. Yes, you heard that right. An iPhone-shaped accessory. The researchers also discovered the woman's well-preserved skeleton in a burial ground called Alabama Tay, located at the bottom of the Science Sea. This vast man-made reservoir sits on the Yenisei River and provides power to Russia's largest hydroelectric generating plant, the Cyano-Shushenskaya Dam. Every year in May, the reservoir empties for a couple of months, allowing archaeologists to explore its sandy floor. No wonder it has earned the nickname Russian Atlantis. The necropolis at the bottom of the Science Sea has become a treasure trove for archaeologists, providing abundant archaeological material spanning from the Bronze Age to the time of Genghis Khan. And the particular grave we're discussing today was discovered back in 2016. It has been confirmed to be approximately 2,137 years old, thanks to Chinese coins attached to a belt worn by the woman, which was first created in that same year. Now, let's talk a bit about the Tuva Republic, also known as Teva, which is part of the Russian Federation. This region lies at the very heart of the Asian continent, surrounded by mountains and forests in all directions except the south, where the steppes and deserts of Mongolia extend. Over the centuries, various peoples have occupied this land, dating back to the Bronze Age. Tuva is rich in archaeological remains from different civilizations, including the Scythian, early Turkic, Mongol, and Xiongnu peoples. Prehistoric settlements, fortresses, and cemeteries can be found throughout the rugged landscapes of Tuva. When our woman, Natasha, lived around 2,200 years ago, the region was a bustling crossroads for migratory peoples and traders. It held significant importance. The Xiongnu people, nomads who controlled vast portions of Central Asia, including Tuva, held sway over the area around 200 BC. Led by Madu Chanyu, the Xiongnu challenged the power of surrounding peoples, even the Han Chinese. Madu Chanyu came to power in 209 BC by killing his father, Toman, who had sent him away as a hostage. Modu escaped and returned, gaining command over a 10,000-strong cavalry. To secure his succession, he ordered his warriors to kill this horse and the rival's favorite wife, executing anyone who hesitated. Toman was eventually killed by arrows. Politics during Natasha's time were rough. Natasha, buried over 2,000 years ago in Alabama Tay Cemetery, had valuable goods suggesting her importance. The cemetery is a significant site, untouched by grave robbers, and considered a scientific sensation. But Natasha's well-preserved grave isn't the only significant find in the exposed bed of the Science Sea, or the Cyano-Shushenskoye Reservoir, as it's formally known. This site is unusual for archaeology because the land beneath the reservoir is only exposed for a short period each year, around 3 to 4 weeks in May and June. The archaeologists must work quickly to uncover the secrets of this ancient cemetery. And the Alabama Tay burial ground is not the only one that appears for just a brief period. There is another cemetery named Terezum, also from the Xiongnu era over 2,000 years ago. The first discoveries here were astounding. Human bones and stone graves emerged from the reservoir's shores, revealing a burial ground that stretches for about a mile along the edge of the Science Sea. However, despite the extensive damage from erosion, a Russian Geographical Society dig in 2018 uncovered some remarkable findings. In their excavations, the researchers unearthed around 30 complete graves. Now, keep in mind that these investigations are only possible during brief annual interludes. One of the most intriguing discoveries was the partially mummified body of a woman. Her preservation was a result of the incredibly precise masonry of her coffin, with the stone slab fitting snugly and preserving her remains. But that's not all. Archaeologists have uncovered approximately 90 graves at the Alabama Tay Cemetery, with around 120 burials from the Xiongnu era. And guess what? They noticed some fascinating insights into the social structures of that time. One striking observation was the stark differences between male and female burials. It seems that women were buried with significantly more opulent grave goods compared to men. The researchers noted that the items found in male graves tended to be of considerably less value. Both men and women were often accompanied by everyday objects like knives and ceramic pots. However, the women were buried with items of much greater apparent value. Elaborate belts with bronze and jet buckles, Chinese mirrors, gold earrings, and Chinese coins were found. A small Chinese bell made of bronze also caught researchers' attention. The belts, made of woven fabric or leather, had stone discs, Chinese coins, cowrie shells, and miniature bells. The belt buckles were made of bronze, bone, and jet, featuring intricate patterns. These belts were buried around the waist area of female skeletons, suggesting their significance in funeral rituals. Some speculate they were also worn during weddings. The male graves had simpler iron buckles and lacked weaponry, except for a few archers' burials. Pottery used as lamps and different burial structures were found. Female graves had more lavish items, indicating wealth disparity and varying social statuses in Xiongnu society. The Xiongnu people were likely nomads associated with tribes of the Xiongnu Confederation, influenced by previous locations and displaced or assimilated earlier Scythians in Tuva. In the Xiongnu graves, fascinating insights into their lives have been discovered. For example, archaeologists found a well-dressed woman buried in silk robes, initially believed to be a priestess, but later revealed to be a leather worker. Another grave contained a woman with a sewing kit and spindle, indicating she was a weaver. However, the most astonishing find was a large belt buckle in Netish's grave, earning her the nickname Sleeping Beauty. This rectangle-shaped buckle made of jet and adorned with gems and mother-of-pearl had a surprisingly modern appearance. The archaeologists face a race against time to explore the cemeteries during the limited period when the Sheshensko Reservoir is drained. We hope you enjoy this journey into the intriguing burial practices of the Xiongnu people. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating historical content. Keep exploring the mysteries of our past.